What's going on, everybody? It's MasterAquatics, and I'm just bringing you guys another video like I always do, baby. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is just doing well today. I hope everybody's happy. I hope nobody's having any problems. And if you are having any problems in life, the only thing that I can tell you is just be strong, okay? That's all I can tell you, and just think about yourself, okay? Put yourself first. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, did I just give out advice? I think I just did. That's a first on this channel. But we are going to talk about fish that I never want to keep or don't plan on keeping, or fish that I've kept before and I don't want to keep them again. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So the first fish that we have here are these Midas cichlids or devil cichlids. These guys, although to me they are beautiful fish, the reason why I would not want to keep these fish in the future ever again is because they are just way too aggressive. These fish, they just love blood. They love to fight. They love to kill. They love to argue. They love drama. They're beautiful fish, but they just can't keep to themselves. They really can't. They're fish that love to instigate things. They love to cause problems with each other. They just love to handle things differently than other fish. I just don't know why. I don't understand these fish. These fish, they hate each other and they love each other. It's a weird type of relationship that they have. So I never want to keep these guys again, with the exception that I currently have only one Midas cichlid, and I keep him by himself because he is just one mean MFer. Okay, he is one mean fish. I wouldn't want to put him with anything else because whatever else is going in there is just going to suffer. Okay, and I don't want fish to suffer, even though a lot of you think that that's what I do, is I just make fish suffer. But no, I really love fish, and I always try to do what's best for the fish. Believe it or not, guys, I promise I always have good intentions with these guys. This is my meaning of life, fish, y'all. Okay, I don't know what else to tell you on that. But so red devil cichlids, Midas cichlids, these guys are just troublemakers. If you have never had one before, you're not missing out on anything. Steer away from these guys unless that's your thing, okay? Unless you have a dedicated tank just for one. Alright, guys, so the next fish that I have on the list is the discus fish. Now, this is just me, okay? I know a lot of you guys watching this right now are going to be like, Discus, really? Discus? Those fish are pretty easy to take care of once you figure out how to keep water pristine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they need pristine water at all times, and high quality water with the good water parameters and yada yada yada. I understand. But even with all that, you know, you still have to make sure that they are in large groups, and to get a large group of discus you have to pay a good amount of money. And you know, with a lot of aquarists, especially nowadays, you know, we want to be in the hobby, but sometimes the hobby can be expensive, i.e., you know, discus fish are pricey, we are broke, we don't want to lose discus fish and lose money, and we don't want to spend more to form a group with the possibility of one of these expensive fish dying on us, you know. But if you can, I'm just saying, if you can get these guys to stay alive, then they will reward you with absolute beauty in the fish tank that you put them in. These fish are very beautiful. I'm not saying don't get these fish. I'm just saying that me personally, I don't want to ever go through losing discus again. Long story short, I bought a few discus back in the day and they ended up dying on me, and that has traumatized me as far as keeping discus. So I don't think I ever want to keep discus again, because discus are one of those fish that when you lose, it really hurts because of how expensive they are and how beautiful they are. The next fish that I want to put on this list is the Pleco, because the Pleco is a very annoying fish in my opinion. Although I did just get a big Pleco, and before getting this Pleco, I always thought Plecos were pretty cool. I always knew they were waste producers and stuff like that, but I just got a big Pleco, and you see him right here in front of you. This is the Pleco that I bought from the store, and yes, he is a beautiful fish. I will not deny that. I bought him for his looks, his girth, his weight, his size. You know, he's very big. He's a very beautiful fish, and I saw him and I fell in love, love at first sight. And I said, I want this in my aquarium, and I put him in my aquarium after I bought him. And let me just say, getting him into the aquarium was not easy. And if you guys saw the video of me unboxing this guy, I had to manhandle this Pleco because I didn't have a net big enough for him. And even if I did, he would have ripped it to shreds with his armor and scales and all that stuff. But he cut me up pretty good. So getting him in the tank, I had to suffer some cuts and bruises. Not a big deal, but then after a few days, I started realizing that the tank was getting really dirty because this Pleco just loves to dirty up this tank. And I just don't understand why this Pleco can't just be calm and just relax and just chill and not dirty up the tank so much. You might be wondering, like, well, how's he dirtying up the tank? Just like this. He just keeps going through the substrate and he's digging holes, making hills, making all these slopes, and he's just destroying the look of this aquarium. I know the aquarium doesn't look good to begin with, but geez, it certainly doesn't look better with the Pleco just destroying the substrate like that now, does it? So I love this Pleco, but he's getting kind of annoying. He's being a nuisance. Okay guys, so the next fish that we have on the list are Tinfoil Barbs. Now, these are beautiful fish. Yes, I do love these fish. But do I want to keep them again? No, absolutely not. Have I kept them before? Yes, I have kept these fish before. And I gotta say, in my opinion, these are one of the fastest growing fish that I have ever kept. These fish I bought really small at Walmart. And they were the size of a goldfish. And in about 6 to 8 months, they turned into monsters. And from then, they just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. And they were in a little 29-gallon tank because back then, that's all that I could afford. And I decided to go with Tinfoil Barbs because I did not know that they grew into beasts and monsters. So I definitely learned my lessons from that. So the reasons why I never want to get these fish again is because one, they grow too big, and two, they also are very messy fish. They eat a lot, and they dirty up your tank really fast, and they're just one of those fish that are just really messy and high maintenance. So that's one of the reasons why I never want to get a tinfoil barb again. Next fish that I have on the list that I never plan on keeping are stingrays. Okay, yes, stingrays, to me, they look cool from a distance, but me personally, I don't like having things in my aquarium that are potentially dangerous or life-threatening. Now, you know, I don't mind a fish that bites, but what I do mind is something that can potentially like stab me and kill me. And on top of that, like, I wouldn't want anything poisonous either. I know stingrays aren't poisonous, but they do have the possibility of causing infections with their stings. So that's just a no from me, guys. Like, I don't feel comfortable keeping stingrays. Yeah, call me a wuss, call me this and that. You know, I'm not the king of DIY. I can't keep stingrays. You know, I'm not built for that, guys. That's not the type of fish keeper that I am. And I admire these guys from a distance, and I love them, but I will not keep them. Next fish that we have on the list are arowanas, and the reason why the arowanas are on my list of never to buy, never to keep, never plan on keeping is because these fish are absolutely crazy. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying that is because, well, they like to jump out of their enclosure and they like to shatter glass, and they're very finicky, and you know, just I'm not with all that. So that's why they're on the list. Alright guys, so right now I think I'm going to be doing some shoutouts to Josh Lehman, and shout out to Brendan Fox. That's my boy right there. I see you all the time in the comments. Shout out to Jerome. Yeah, first time seeing you in the comments, but shout out to you. Shout out to Giovanni Lujano. I love you too, no homo. And shout out to Lorena Kalina. I really appreciate everybody that takes the time out of their day to stop and watch a video of mine and leave a comment and saying nice things. Actually, I think Josh that I just shouted out, he said something that wasn't really nice, but I still wanted to shout him out because, hey, you know, why not? Anyways, if you guys want me to shout you out, I know I always promise shout outs and sometimes I don't do it, but I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to be doing shout outs very daily. And just say something nice in the comments, say something funny. I prefer that you say something funny, even if it's something against me. Just make me laugh. I love to laugh. If you can make me laugh, you'll get a heart. I'll respond to you. I might even shout you out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for the no edits. I'll be putting more videos out like I always do, and I'll be putting out some edits in future videos. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one for the time being, and I am Ghost, y'all. I am leaving. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.